What's up, guys? I just got back from the Dollar Tree and I just spent like 20 bucks on movies because I'd heard they restocked, but holy shit, I was not prepared for how much they restocked. And they had so many titles I didn't need, and I usually, go for the Blu-rays unless I see something that like, okay, it doesn't have a Blu-ray and I kind of want to watch it, or it's a good movie or whatever. Then I'll buy it on DVD. But I usually spring for Blu-rays. But honestly, I mostly bought DVDs this time, which is a rarity for me. But I bought so many Blu-rays, over Black Friday. So it makes up for the lack of Blu-rays I bought. But I mostly bought DVDs. Almost all these being MGM titles, which I found really strange. And all of them being ones that didn't have Blu-ray releases. And if they do, they're not in America. So I guess we'll start with the Blu-rays. We'll start with the first one I got. This one is not for me because, let's see. Here it is. So I already have this movie. I bought this years ago. I already have this one. They didn't have Anchorman 2, which is kind of unfortunate. I actually need Anchorman 2. Go figures, the one I need they don't have. But my grandpa, he loves this movie. And he didn't have it. And so I'm like, here you go. I bought you this. They also had Hugo, the Martin Scorsese movie, this movie, which I also already had. And I bought that for my grandma, which I already gave it to her. But, so they had some movies I already had there. But the rest of these all being ones I didn't have. So let's start with the two I'm most excited about. So we have Star Trek, The Voyage Home. Didn't have that one. I love Star Trek. And then Star Trek, The Undiscovered Journey, which I didn't have. So, heck yeah. These were like $1. So, Star Trek movies I didn't have. I've noticed that those have been showing up a little bit more. I think these get shipped from Big Lots, because I've seen a lot of these titles at Big Lots. And I feel like all these titles here I'm about to show you, I've seen at Big Lots as well. The Island, which I don't have high hopes with this movie, but it has a good cast. It's got Ewan McGregor, and it's got Scarlett Johansson. It's directed by Michael Bay, and that's why I'm not interested in this movie, because it's a Michael Bay movie, and Michael Bay does not make good movies majority of the time. And this is like post-Transformers, I believe. 2005. So, what, Transformers came out in 2006, something like that? So, I think this is, I don't think this is going to be a good movie, but has a good cast, and it might be entertaining, and for $1, it's at least worth the chance. Mark Wahlberg in The Gambler. This is another one I don't think is going to be very good, but it's got Mark Wahlberg, and if you see her there, Brie Larson is there, which I know a lot of people are on the Brie Larson hate train, because some stuff she said in the past. And look, I'll agree that stuff she said was pretty shitty, and I don't think she should say that stuff, but this is she's a good actress, and, for $1, I'll give it a chance. And then a Denzel Washington movie called Fences, which, I don't know, I feel like this is going to be one like Selma, which is a movie I just watched recently, and I don't remember anything about it, because it was just like so forgettable, and I feel like this could be another one, but I don't know. It's Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington is a fantastic actor, so any movie he's in is at least worth $1 just to see. Then I bought this movie. This is the one I think is going to be awful. Tammy with Melissa McCarthy. But the thing is, she is funny. She can be, she can be funny with the right material. And I've never seen this movie. So, for $1, I'll at least watch it. Don't think it'll be good, but $1, sure. Why the hell not? And then we had Voodoo Apocalypse, which, just because of the name, I bought it. This is the only reason I bought it. Just because of the name, it sounded amazing. And I've had good luck with weird sounding titles like this, like the movie Hobo with a Shotgun. Never saw it before, and then I bought it at the Dollar Tree, and I thought it was great. So maybe Voodoo Apocalypse will be another great one. Why not? Now let's get into all these DVDs, because there's a lot here. Let's start with the only one that is not a, what do you call this? A, MGM title. The Best of Sesame Street spoofs, which is just like a lot of spoofs they did of like, different things like commercials, things like that. And it's volumes 1 and 2. And yeah, I don't know. That's kind of awesome. Like, look at this little box here. Get in this little box. You get 2 slip cases. And you get, you know, all on disc. You know, this is really neat. And if nothing, it was $1. And I think, you know, something like this is definitely worth $1. You know, there's a lot of those generic, like, Sesame Street titles you get in there, like, for little kids, you know, that you usually sell at Walmart's for like $5, but you know, they're showing up there now because, good God, they printed like hundreds of them, thousands, you know, tens of thousands, and so that's why they show up there. But this is like something unique and different that may not be around much longer, and it's classic Sesame Street, so why not? I'm just gonna throw the bag and show you here. So let's see, we got Radio Days, which is a fantastic Woody Allen movie. I didn't have this. I know there's like Woody Allen collections, but I don't. But all those collections are DVD. This is not a Blu-ray, so this movie doesn't have a Blu-ray, which is crazy to me that this didn't have a Blu-ray, because this is an amazing movie and it's a classic. Another Woody Allen movie that didn't have a Blu-ray. But, I don't even know how you say the title of this one, but it's like, what the heck? Stardust Memories. This is another one that's like, what is this? You know, and it's got Woody Allen in it. Though, yeah, so I got about 3 Woody Allen movies here, all written and directed by Woody Allen, which is a great deal for $1, because, you know, the guy, later in his career, didn't make as good of movies, but he was a fantastic director, and had a long span of, like, 10 out of 10 movies, you know. It's like, wow. That guy had such a good span. Then we have this Robert Redford movie, or at least this, I think, is Robert Redford. Is it Robert Redford? It might not be, but it's another MGM movie that doesn't have a Blu-ray. I've never seen it. Bound for Glory. So that one's definitely worth a check out. Then we have this one here. Wickeder Park. Josh Hartnett. That's an interesting movie. Didn't have Blu-ray, so I picked that up. The Purple Rose of Carino? I think that's how you say it. I'm not really sure. But, another Woody Allen movie. Didn't even notice that. So we have 5 Woody Allen movies here. And then we have this one here, which, Copying Beethoven. Didn't have a Blu-ray. In America, anyways. I know that, I think I looked up it, and there was one outside of America. This one doesn't have a Blu-ray, and it's a fantastic movie. John Candy, Canadian Bacon. Hell Yeah for $1. Elvis. Hell Yeah for $1, and this is a Elvis movie I didn't have. I think this might be the only Elvis movie I have. I need to get more of his movies. And then we have Steve Irwin, The Crocodile Hunter. I think this is one, and I think there's the sequel in here. Oh no, it's just it's just the first one. Or I think there's only one of these. I don't know. But I thought it said like it was a double feature. But how many DVDs here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then how many Blu-rays did I get? Or no, I got 10 DVDs. 10 DVDs. Keep in mind, 3, 6, 7. So I had like 6, 7, something like that. Didn't have that many Blu-rays, but I had like 10 DVDs. That's insane to me. I don't usually spend this much on DVDs. I mean, granted, it's not a lot. It's $1, right? But I just don't usually buy this many DVDs, but all of these do not have Blu-rays. They're all great finds and great movies. And so I bought them all for $1, and it's incredible what you can find right now. And this is all out right now My Dollar Tree, I'll give you some word about my Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree doesn't stock when the rest of them do. And so, you know, for me to walk into a Dollar Tree and see that they're all stocked right there, it shows you that this is out there right now and you can buy it. Because mine usually stocks late. And the fact that they had them freshly stocked shows you that the rest of them are probably going to have them. So go to your Dollar Tree right now and buy them up. Because I found at least 18 great titles here for me. And then 2 for, you know, some family members. But that's insane to me. And, you know, what the heck? Because, you know, this is such a great deal. I love it. And I can't wait to dive into all these. Of course, I have like hundreds of other movies to dive into. But still, 18 titles for me. All ones I plan to watch. And that are great movies. And some of them I've seen before. Some I haven't. So it's just like, dang. That's all I can say.